This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is the lock on the far right. That's the Mul-T-Lock model TB50P. If it's looking familiar, it might be because I have featured similar locks on this channel before, in particular the TB45P and the TB45. I was recently able to acquire the big brother to those locks from someone who has lost their key. So I did not get a key with this lock. However, hopefully we won't need one. Hopefully we'll be able to pick it open, repin it off of any Mul-T-Lock classic key that I have, and the lock will be good to go. In the alternative, I just so happen to have an extra core for these locks, so I can also just drop that in and the lock will be as good as new. So let's see what it's going to take to pick into this TB50P. If we look carefully at that core, we can see from the wording that it's probably the Mul-T-Lock 06 keyway. It's not a terribly difficult one to deal with. We can guide our pick off of the bottom wording there and use that to center the pick directly under the pins. So all in all, a relatively clean and easy pick. So let's put some tension in here and get to opening this lock up. Okay, we're going to start by hunting for binding outer pins. Okay, click out of 1. 2 is binding, got to click there. 3 is binding, and he's lifting up pretty far. Okay, I think I might have gotten 3. Now let's see number 4. Okay, got to click out of him and a little bit of movement on the core. Let's start looking for binding inner pins now. Okay, got to click out of 1. 2 is binding. Okay, got to click out of 2 and we went into a really deep false set, which probably means we just have inner driver pins left. Let's see what we can do to find them. Not on number 1, not on 2. I don't think there's one on 3. And number 4. Okay, yep, number 4. Okay, that's all it takes to open this lock up. Let's take this guy apart and see what's inside. We need to be careful not to relock it by accident because I do not have the key. The entire lock comes apart with this screw right down the shackle hole. Okay, let's see what's inside. To get this core apart, it looks like we have a spring clip that we need to be careful when taking it off that we don't relock the core. Okay, now let's get a follower and hopefully this will come out without incident. It doesn't seem to want to cooperate. And I may have accidentally, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I think I dropped an inner driver pin into slot number 4. That's easy enough to fix. At least it should be. There we go. Okay, just a little snafu on that, but we got it taken care of. Let's drop these key pins out. Okay, all standards it looks like, with the exception of a spooled outer key pin in slot number 2. Okay, and then let's pull the driver pins out. I did not feel any sort of security pins for the driver, so I'm not expecting to see any here. So we have a standard in 1, standard inner and outer also on 2, same for 3, and same on 4. And looking at this core, I don't see anything really unusual about that at all, just a normal Mul-T-Lock classic core. So let's take a look at these. Everything in this entire lock, all standard pins, inner and outer, key pins and driver pins. The only exception is that outer key pin in slot number 2. Moving over to the core, nothing unusual about it beyond the obvious fact that it only has 4 pin-in pin chambers as opposed to the normal complement of 5, but that's standard on these TB series locks because there isn't enough room, there isn't enough depth in there for the full 5 pins. So that's all I have for you on this Mul-T-Lock model TB50P. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, and as always, have a nice day. Thank you.